Hello and welcome to SGPN's The Daily Dog. I'm your host, Britton Hess. I'm here with my favorite Underdog Fantasy Pick'em plays for Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. And I just have to announce that the show is canceled, never coming back. This is the last episode. I'm sick of the listeners, sick of the viewers. I've had enough of this crap. This show really pisses me off. Just kidding. It's April Fool's Day. Did I get you? I hope not. That was terrible. That was a terrible attempt at an April Fool's joke. I'm going to keep doing this show, especially now that we're in MLB season. Gotta love MLB season. There's so many options with props, with players making projections, with batters, pitchers, all that other stuff. And we got a little bit of everything today. We got MLB entries, NBA entries, NHL entries, tennis entries, Lotto entry, and a Dong squad. I did not do college hoops today. Yesterday we hit our college hoop slip. I'm not going to, press on that. Just really weird games, I think, in the crown today. I'm just not really ready to dive in too deep, especially after we saw the run of overs yesterday in those games. It's going to be an expectation that's going to happen again, but we will have to wait and see on that one. But if you're new to Underdog Fantasy, sign up with promo code DailyDog, DAILYDOG at UnderdogFantasy.com. Sign up for, with that code to get 50% deposit match bonus worth up to $1,000. However much you deposit is how much you'll get back. $100 will get 50 extra play. $20 will give you $10 extra play, et cetera, et cetera. So sign up with that promo code. Friends don't let friends. Sign up with worse promo codes. And promo code Daily Dog is literally tied for the best promo code out there. All right, let's get into the MLB. Corey Seager higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs against Carson Spires and the Reds. Seager didn't get a hit yesterday. Rangers got embarrassed. Good spot for Seager to rebound for sure. More on Seager later. I think that Carson Spires is not that great. We tried to back him a few times last year, and it did not go that well. I think Seager is going to enjoy this matchup versus a righty. Then Nolan Arenado, higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs against Kyle Hendricks of the Angels. There's going to be some wind issues potentially in this game, but I don't think Arenado needs to necessarily go for the fence to get this thing done. So Kyle Hendricks is a very flawed pitcher. Nolan Arenado has 10 hits on 48 at-bats, so it's only 20%, basically 2.08 or 0.208 batting average. However, he's got 3 dongs off of him. He's gotten walked a couple times as well. I think there's a good chance for Arenado to have a good game here in this matchup versus Hendricks. 2.39x. That's a little bit more of a conservative entry. The next one is not so conservative. We're going to Gabriel Moreno of the D-backs, higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs against the Yankees. They get to go swing the bat in that park that was quite friendly to hitters, especially Yankees hitters the other day. And on that note, we are going to take a Yankee right here, right now. We are going to take Paul Goldschmidt, higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs as well. He's not leading off. He's batting cleanup today against the righty Corbin Burns, but I think Goldie is going to have plenty of men on for him to drive home. I think Jazz and Jason Dominguez, Volpe, the guys behind him, will have a chance to drive him in as well if he gets on base. So Moreno, higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and Goldschmidt, higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, 3.46x multiplier. And by the way, I shouldn't say Goldie isn't leading off. It's not official yet, but I'm expecting him not to be leading off versus a righty. All right, let's go to the NBA. Nikola Jokic, higher than 49.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Hopefully he's in the lineup. He should be in the lineup. Some betting market information leads me to believe that he is going to be in the lineup. This line is going back up right now. I think that he's going to send a message as we get closer to the postseason versus the T-Wolves. They're mortal enemies, the Timberwolves of the Nuggets. Give me Nikola Jokic, big game, higher than 49.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Karl-Anthony Towns, higher than 25.5 points for the Knicks. The Knicks get to face off against the Sixers. I think that he could get close to this in the first half. So let's go Karl-Anthony Towns. No one's going to contest you inside. Give me higher than 25.5 points for Cat. 3x multiplier. NBA entry number 2, Coby White, higher than 24.5 points. Coby White obviously has had some scoring explosions over the last couple of weeks. Raptors in town. Good spot for the Bulls to get some revenge after getting embarrassed by OKC last night. Raptors are in some trouble here. I think Coby White can go off in this game. Then I'm going to take Anfernee Simmons, higher than 21.5 points for the Trailblazers as they take on the Hawks. Again, I think that guards can score a lot on this team. I think Anfernee Simmons has a good shot to get this thing done. He is a game time decision here, but I do think that he is going to play. All right, let's continue down this list of entries. It's quite long. NHL entry number 1, Elvis Merzlikins, higher than 2.5 goals against the Predators. I know the Predators stink, but Merzlikins stinks. higher than 2.5 goals against. It's not like there's not scorers on this Predators team. It's just they just don't know how to win games late in the game. So I think that they can definitely get 3 goals here, though. And then pairing that with Robert Thomas, higher than 0.5 assists. Robert Thomas on fire lately. Assists left and right every game, it feels like, for the last 5 or 6. Honestly, like last 10 games, he's been on a ridiculous point streak. He's averaging, I think, 0.8-ish assists per game, but it's been trending up lately even better. That number has gone up in recent games. Give me Elvis Merzlikins higher than 2.5 goals against, and Robert Thomas higher than 0.5 assists for a 3x multiplier. NHL entry number 2, Jonathan Huberdeau of the Flames, higher than 0.5 points. Again, this is a little bit more of a conservative NHL entry, but Huberdeau is a guy that I like to back. He kind of gets overlooked in the points markets. Obviously, Nazem Kadri is the number 1 point man for the Flames, but Huberdeau definitely can get it done against the hockey club. Utah Hockey Club, obviously not that good at home, actually a better road team than home team. Who would have thought? So give me the Jonathan Huberdeau higher than 0.5 points. Pairing that with Leo Carlsson higher than 0.5 points of the Ducks. The Ducks get to host the Sharks. This should be an explosion spot for the Ducks. Leo Carlsson coming on lately. The young player is looking like he was worthy of that draft pick. Give me Leo Carlsson higher than 0.5 points with Jonathan Huberdeau higher than 0.5 points, 2.53x multiplier. Tennis entry number 1, Madison Keys higher than 20 games played against Caroline Dolehide. She's obviously played her a bit in her career. I think that this is a good one on clay that can go over. I think there's going to be lots of breaks to serve. I think we can honestly get a good shot at seeing 3 sets here. Pairing her with, lost my entry. Pairing her with Jordan Thompson higher than 22.5 games played against Ethan Quinn. Another clay match. Sorry, Jordan Thompson is more of a hardcourt guy. I think that he could get into some deep waters here with Quinn. So higher than 22.5 games played. That's 3x multiplier. Tennis number 2, Christina Buxa lower than 0.5 games played against Kung. She's playing against a player that is much below her level. I don't think Buxa is a great world beater, but I think that she should be able to run through Kung in this matchup. And then Daniel Elahi Galan, lower than 0.5 cents loss against Mackenzie McDonald. A little bit scary, fading an American on American soil. But, man, I have not liked what I've seen out of Mackenzie McDonald this year. So give me Galan, lower than 0.5 sets lost, 3.3x multiplier on those clay courts of Houston. Lotto entry number 1. We're going to start off with Bradley Beal higher than Bradley Beal higher than 1.5 hits. Not hits, higher than 1.5 3-pointers for Bradley Beal. He should be back in the lineup after missing some time. He might not play a full complement of minutes, but it doesn't take very long to hit 2 3-pointers. So give me Bradley Beal higher than 1.5 3-pointers made here. Pairing that with Leo Carlsson of the Ducks higher than 0.5 goals. As I've said, this kid's been coming on a little bit lately. It's not like he's not Connor McDavid yet or anything like that. I'm not going to go crazy there, but the 20-year-old number 2 overall pick in 2022 has been coming on. He's got a goal in 3 consecutive games, actually 4 goals in his last 3 games. And he's got 6 goals in his last 7 games. A really good shot for Carlsson to get a goal against Georgiev and the Sharks. Georgiev obviously not having a great year. Georgiev is actually allowing a ton of goals here this season, I should say. I'm going to pair that also with Sam Reinhart, higher than 0.5 points. This one is a little bit more conservative. They're playing against the Canadiens, a little short revenge spot there. But I do like Sam Reinhart to get a point against the Canadiens here. The last one, this is what really juices up this entry. Justin Steele, higher than 0.5 first inning runs allowed against the Athletics. Athletics got absolutely embarrassed last night. They lost 18-3. Justin Steele, lefty. There's some righties on this. Honestly, that's the issue with this Athletics lineup. There's probably too many righties, but guys like Brent Rooker can take that ball long against a lefty like Justin Steele. I think that there's going to be some pressure applied to Steele early by the Athletics. I know Justin Steele is hit or miss for some people. I think he's a little bit overrated personally. So higher than 0.5 first inning runs allowed for Justin Steele. Point for Sam Reinhart and the Panthers. Point or goal for Leo Carlsson, and higher than 1.5 3-pointers made for Bradley Beal. 20.4x, but if you flex it, 12.24x if it goes 4 for 4, 3.97x if it goes 3 out of 4. Everyone's favorite part of the day, the Dong Squad. Corey Seager, higher than 0.5 home runs. You shouldn't be surprised. I think that he is going to get some points on the board for the Rangers, some runs on the board for the Rangers here after he had a bad game yesterday and was pulled early in as they got slaughtered in that game. Corey Seager, small ballpark. Let's go Seager. Eugenio Suarez starting the year off hot in going to the Bronx. I think Suarez is going to hit a home run against Will Warren here. And then Brent Rooker higher than 0.5 home runs. Really good matchup versus Justin Steele, if you ask me. If this goes 3 for 3, 85.56x, but I do recommend flexing the Dong Squad, 42.78x. If it goes 3 for 3, 7.27x. If it goes 2 out of 3. All right, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for listening. Good luck on your picks, and let's make some money.